Hey everybody, it's Matt here, and we're going to go ahead and work on systems of equalities. Okay, but we're going to do them in word problems now. Now when you get these word problems, it's a little hard for me to do here on the board and all that, but I have 3 worksheets that I want you to watch me do, and when you walk over those, the words will be there, and it's a little bit easier to do these up close than on a board, but I still want to show you how to do this. So you're going to get a word problem, and you're going to have to come up with basically 2 different equations in order to solve, because there'll be 2 different variables. So for example, let's say somebody's playing basketball, okay, and they had a really good day. They scored 42 points, okay? So hey, they scored 42 points. Awesome. That's a really good day. And they made 18 shots. That's enough information right there for me to be able to figure out how many 3-pointers and how many 2-point shots they make. Got to take out free throws, okay, because that would be a whole other variable. But remember, there's 2-point shots and 3-point shots. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call X 2-point shots, and we're going to call Y a 3-pointers, okay? So here's what we're going to do. How do I come up with 2 equations? Well, I know that this person made 18 shots, right? So if I take the 2-pointers and I add the 3-pointers, not the 3, that's a Y, 2-pointers and 3-pointers, all together, how many shots were made? 18. Not 42. 42 was the points. 18 was just the shots that went in the basket. Okay, but now we're going to give a value to all of them. So for every X, I'm going to times that, because that's the 2-pointers, I'm going to times that by X. And for every Y, I'm going to times it by 3, because that's going to be the points. And when I add that together, it should be 42 points, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and solve this system of equation. And the best way to do this one is through elimination. I'm going to multiply the top by a -2. And the reason I do that is I can see if I do that, my 2's are going to line up. I could do a -3, that could work too, but let's see what the 2 does. If I times here, I'm going to get a -2x. I'm going to do -2 times y, and I'm going to get a -2y. And if I go -2 times 18, I'm -36. I'm going to just copy this one down, okay? I'm just copying it again because I really like to see them on top of each other, okay? Now it's a little bit easier to solve. So now that I'm looking at this, I can recognize that my 2's are going to die. They go away. They become 0. 3y minus 2y is just y, and that equals 6. What is y? Y is my 3-point shots. So now I just got to solve for x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my original here. I'm going to plug that in for y. And I'm going to get x plus 6 equals 18. Once I subtract each side by 6, I'm going to get x equals 12. And so my answer is, because x's are 2-point shots, this person made 12 2-point shots, and this person made 6 3-pointers, okay? This is just a really quick example. It's best to just go through. I have 18 of these that I'm doing on the paper. And if you go through me on the worksheets, you're going to get these. They're actually kind of fun. I sort of like doing these. And so enjoy the word problems. I hope this helps. But really, the worksheets, that's where it's going to help. And I'll see you guys there.